cannot tell you that the last years have been easy, but they have been more fulfilling than anything I have ever done in my life. When I talk to a transplant patient and I can make them feel better and give them hope, I can't even put into words what that means. "13 years ago, I was a successful businesswoman and mother. I had been a professional dancer for most of my life. I had a black belt in Taekwondo. I was strong and fit, until I wasn't. What appeared to be a simple rash was actually a rare autoimmune disease that destroys muscles, misdiagnosed as psoriasis. I was on my way to get a muscle biopsy when I fell unconscious, was rushed to the hospital, and put on life support. And in 10 days on my actual birthday, I received a new heart. And then I was put into an induced coma for 2 months. As I was coming out of it, I realized that I couldn't move. There was a light in front of me, a really bright light. I was so aware of the obstacles in front of me that I just really wanted to let go and follow the light. And then I smelled my daughter Jade's dirty hair. It smelled like the barn where she rode horses, and it was at that moment that I realized that I couldn't leave her. And so I made a promise to God. I said, if you let me come back to being Jade's mom again the way I was before, I will spend the rest of my life giving back. Did you know that if you can't prove that you have the doctor-mandated pre- and post-op transplant housing within 30 minutes of your transplant center, you can't get listed? I met so many patients whose family members were sleeping in the parking garages while their loved ones were in the hospitals because they couldn't afford temporary housing anyplace else. What good is a surgery if access is so exclusive? I know that there are certain requirements to getting listed for a transplant, but one of them shouldn't be, can you afford 3 or 4 or 5 or sometimes 6 months of housing in Los Angeles? So it was then that I decided that I would make good on my promise to God. Without really knowing anything about how to start a nonprofit, I started Ava's Heart. And what we do is provide the no-cost, doctor-mandated pre- and post-op transplant housing for transplant patients and a caregiver. We have 2 homes, and we can help 5 families at a time. The most incredible friendships have come out of these 2 homes that we have.
When I first heard about Ava's Heart Foundation, I was still currently in the hospital. My mom was doing a lot of footwork trying to find us some residency in the area because that is a requirement for a heart transplant. It was comforting. It was comforting that someone actually cared.
Muchas gracias a la organización Ava's Heart por lo que hacen por las personas, no nada más por lo que hicieron por mí, sino por la gente a toda la gente que ha ayudado, que ayuda y que está por ayudar.
Donors are our heroes, and they deserve to be put to rest with dignity. We started a program to assist donor families with small grants, and I mean small grants, for cremation and burial costs. Last year, we were able to help 54 donor families.
The big thing that stood out to me today with Ava is the hope that she gives me as a 72-year-old woman who is doing really well and thriving and continuing to help the community, because I hope that one day I too will be 72 and continuing to be thriving and helping others. It is a beautiful representation here of the miracle of transplantation and the power of community.
Ava's heart, literally and figuratively, her passion, her dedication, her entrepreneurism, her tenacity, and then being able to really see what was needed and how could she be of service. And that's what's led to the success of Ava's Heart.
I have not dealt with or been involved with someone or one particular foundation that actually cares this passionately about transplant recipients. I want to really just tell her and the foundation thank you, because if it wasn't for them, I honestly wouldn't be alive right now.
You know, when I speak, many times I say someone's death saved my life. But really, someone's yes saved my life. Because someone said yes to donation, I'm here today. And I truly believe that God saved my life to do this, and that's why I'm 13 years out and 72 and I haven't been sick one day. So I'm just gonna keep on doing it until, we can help every transplant patient that needs assistance.